KULR Technologies has a total addressable market, let me show you here, of about 24 billion for all their solutions, all their disruptive technologies they strive to fulfill. So 24 billion total addressable market. And if you look at the current market cap of only 488 million, you might say that this is quite a bargain. And that might be right if this company continues to grow more in the future. And if you looked at their revenue, how it has grown over the years, you can see that they started to less than $1 million. And then this revenue has increased to over 9.8 million. And for this year, 2024, is expected to be over 10 million. So this company keeps growing. And if they continue to innovate, then they can take advantage of this total addressable market of over 24 billion. This is the upside of this company, KULR Technologies. Now, today, as you can see, the stock price has declined by over 6% to $2. And more recently, the company announced a new partnership. KULR signs distribution and integration agreement with EDAM Technology to support AI ecosystem supply chain. And if you read more about this new agreement, you can see here a strategic partnership with EDAM, a long-standing NVIDIA channel partner. This is another advantage. And this collaboration positions KULR to deliver its product to Taiwan, a global epicenter of AI supply chain development. So, they have continued to sign more agreements, more partnerships like this, and they are trying to expand their revenue, their ecosystem, sell their products, and maybe the revenue will grow even more than 10 million. If they can get a market share of 10%, that would be about 2.4 billion in revenue a year. And if this industry keeps growing, you can get even more. So this is the upside. Another thing you have to be aware is the stock price. If the stock price goes down to less than $1, you have to know that it has to rebound. Because as you can see, this company, KULR Technology Group, is listed on New York Stock Exchange American. And one of the requirements is that the stock price, you can see here, has to remain above $1, minimum $1. $1 or more than $1. If it goes below $1, they will get a notice from the New York Stock Exchange. And as you can see, if you read their report, they already got one notice when the stock price was about 20 cents back in 2024. And the company will have until June 20th, 2025 to regain compliance. Now, as the stock price went up to over $4, and now it's about $2, they are well off. But if the stock price goes again below $1, you have to know that you'll have again a bump in the stock price over $1. In that moment, you might want to take advantage if the story is in your favor. So you also have to be aware of those requirements because it will help you to predict the future of this company, especially the stock price. This is one thing to know. Then, in my previous video, I said that the CEO, Michael Moe, owns 10% of this company. And that's a good sign. If they don't continue to issue too many shares in the futures, right now they're about 200 million, then you can expect less dilution and appreciation in the stock price. And that would be a good sign. Now, the next one, if you look at the revenue of this company and you ask who are their customers, they don't disclose that, especially who are their primary customers, but they give us some percentages. And as you can see, they have two customers who represent 53% of the total revenue for the last quarter 2024. Compared to 2023, you can see that they have only one customer. They represented over 56% and two other close to 40%. So 85% only 3 customers. Now, this might help you because if you can find out who are their customers and if they will continue to buy their services, their products, then you can take advantage of the stock price. If revenue goes up, also the stock price will follow. But as the revenue is so low, about 10 million, those percentages won't make, even if they have only one customer that represents 100%, that won't be a huge difference for the overall revenue. As long as they continue to sign more deals, KULR will continue to grow. It doesn't matter that much, those percentages, only if you can find those customers. And if they continue to buy the products of KULR technologies. That will be a plus if you can find that. Or if you already know that, please let us know in the comments. Then, if you look at the revenue, especially their segments, we can see that they have products, contract services, and IP license. The patents they license. And if you look at their products for the last quarter, you can see, and also for the last 9 months, you can see a huge decline in the revenue. And the only increase was from contract services and IP license. And this is a question mark, because if they don't increase this revenue for their products, that will be a problem in the long term. Because the revenue may be flat or it will go down. If that happens, that will be a huge problem, because at the current market cap of only 500 million, it might go down even more. So you also have to be very careful about those sales for their products, because those contract services and IP license depend a lot on their product sales. And if you read their presentation and also their total addressable market, they depend on their products to sell those products. If they don't sell any products, they can't take advantage of this massive opportunity. And the services they're offering may not reach that high level of over 20 billion in market size. So be also careful about this. Follow their product sales. Pay close attention. Another thing, if you look at Yahoo Finance and their estimation, the analyst recommendation, they are saying that it's a buy, and the average price target is expected to be about $4. Also, if you search on other sites or paid sites, you will find out that the price target from analysts is expected to be about $4. And now it's about $2. I won't rely too much on those analysts, but I can tell you one thing that will really help you. Here, if you look at the stock price of KULR technology and compare it to Global X Lithium Battery Tech ETF, you see that those are about the same, right, for the last 5 years. Only here you see a huge spike in the stock price. Now, if you look closer to the movements of those prices, you can notice that there is a lag between KULR technology and Global X Lithium. For instance, let me show you here. With yellow is the ETF, and with blue is KULR, right? When the ETF goes up here in 2020, KULR doesn't go up. It goes up later, when that spike in the ETF goes down. So we have one time that happened. Second, here, the price goes up and KULR rebound just a little. And then it goes up, follows the ETF. But as you can see, it is a lag. Here, it goes up, it follows the ETF, so there is no lag. Then here, the stock price goes up, KULR has a lag, as you can see here. But you can look much closer, just compare those two movements. Another one here, the stock price goes up here, KULR doesn't do anything. Let me show you closer. And then KULR goes up. So there is a lag. And here again, the stock price goes up of the ETF. KULR doesn't do anything for a moment. I mean, for a month, something like that. And then skyrocket. And when this ETF goes down, KULR follows. But there is a lag, if you notice this. I mean, you can compare for yourself. Look closer and try to analyze this difference. Now, this ETF, Global X, Lithium, and Battery Tech, doesn't include KULR technology. If you look at their holdings here, down, KULR is not here. And that's why there is this lag between this ETF, Lithium and Battery Technology, and KULR. This company also depends on this industry, lithium and battery technology, but as is not included in the ETF, the movements have some lags. And when you notice, first the ETF goes up, you can take advantage of KULR. But this is just an observation. It's not something that you can get rich overnight. But sometimes you may take advantage. When you see this lag, you can load up. But again, this is not investing, only speculation. So if you are planning to invest, don't do this. Only if you want to play with your money. Put a small amount and see if you can get this high return like this, over 14x. If you succeed with this strategy, please let me know in the comments. I will be happy to hear from you. So that's it for this video. And if you have other questions, or if you want to try this strategy, see those movements, then let me know in the comments.